Thank you, Mr. Chair. It's a pleasure to be here today to acknowledge an organization and a group of people throughout the country who rarely get recognition, but who we see, and I think everyone in this room, regardless of how you feel about PLAs or anything else, looks at this and smiles. And that's what they do, is they bring joy to people's lives who otherwise might not have it. So I'd like to read a few whereases from this resolution. Whereas in the United States, 64 million adults and children have a disability, and only 16,000 service dogs from accredited training programs exist nationwide, and the need is growing. And whereas Canine Companions is a nonprofit organization that enhances the lives of people with disabilities by providing expertly trained service dogs and ongoing support to ensure quality partnerships. And whereas today, Canine Companions currently serves people with more than 65 different types of disabilities, has six training centers, 2,800 active teams, and have placed more than 7,500 teams nationwide. And whereas National Service Dog Month aims to educate our community about the benefits of task-trained service dogs and the laws protecting them, including raising awareness of the rights of service dogs and users. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Supervisors, County of Sacramento, State of California, hereby proclaims the month of September 2023 as National Service Dog Month in recognition of service dogs and the adults and children with disabilities in our community, and encourages the community to celebrate task-trained service dogs and be respectful of the rights afforded to the adults, children, and veterans who lead more independent lives due to their assistance. Now, that's a longer, therefore, be it resolved than we normally have, because I think it's important. Several of us that sit up here are also on the Regional Transit Board and have had this issue come before us in that context. And it's important that we remain sensitive and aware of the importance of these dogs on human lives every day. Even when, and again, I will bring reference back to the airport, when you walk through the airport where there's a high level of anxiety and people, even people who have trauma-related mental health issues, you see that service dog and that handler, that professionally trained handler and dog, and it calms things down. It makes people feel better. It helps people's lives. So these four-legged and two-legged unsung heroes today will be sung. I want to thank you for everything you do and give you an opportunity to say something.
Thank you. Canine Companions would really like to thank Patrick Kennedy and the entire board for this honor, and to officially proclaim September as National Service Dog Month. It means a lot to our organization. As Patrick Kennedy mentioned, there are 64 million Americans living with disabilities, and our organization provides task-trained service dogs to adults, children, and veterans, as well as facility dogs to professionals working in healthcare, criminal justice, and educational settings. Their dogs and all follow-up services are provided at no cost to our clients. Our puppies are specially bred, raised, and trained for their future careers. And as stated in the resolution, we currently have more than 2,800 active service dog teams throughout the country. In National Service Dog Month, we really hope to bring awareness to the task that these dogs provide for people with disabilities throughout the country and throughout the world. And again, thank you so much for supporting us in this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Supervisor Hume.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Chair. Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt there. I just want to say I'm okay if we invite these folks back every meeting, because I loved seeing the dogs come in. And I also especially want to thank the Metro Cable 14 staff for keeping the camera trained on that adorable little puppy for the whole time Patrick Kennedy was speaking.
Can you at least stick around to get us through our next agenda item after this?
Yeah. Maybe bring the dogs up here.
Yes.
Karen, tell them the names of the dogs.
Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Big smiles. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to do one more.
I wasn't smiling enough.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you. Thank you.
We'll give 30 seconds.
And she is a puppy in program. She's turning in February to go to professional training.
Hi, this is Nala, and she's a professional service dog. She's my hearing dog, and she helps me by letting me know when the coffee pot goes off and the toaster, and when there's a bicycle behind me, and when someone's about to run over me. And so she's very, very helpful in my life. Made a big difference.
And this is Bagel. She's a service dog in training, obviously, so we are working on socialization, and she will learn 30 cues or words before she turns in for her task training.
Hi, this is Craig. Craig just turned a year old, and I've been volunteering with Canine Companions for over 30 years. Craig is my 29th puppy that our family has raised. We're very happy.
Hi, this is Kenzie. She is 16 months old, and she will be leaving for professional training in Santa Rosa in about 6 weeks on her way to becoming a service dog.
Hi there, I'm Chris Acetuno, and this is Ace. Ace. Up. Good boy, buddy. Good boy, buddy. He'll go back in November for professional training.
Well, thank you all for being here, and thank you, Supervisor Kennedy, for bringing this forward. I will say, I think the new voice you hear at the airport's public address system, I think, helps alleviate some anxiety as well. I know you didn't mention that.
I still have PTSD from that.
Inside joke. All right.